Welcome everyone to my channel. My channel is all about champion lores in League of Legends, and today we're gonna talk about Olaf, the Swedish Viking, and we're gonna talk about Shyvana too. First I'm gonna read about Olaf, then I'm gonna read about Shyvana. So I really recommend that you go down to the description actually and press the link there about Olaf Lore first so we can read about it. Of course I want you to read along with me so it's become much easier for you to understand. So let's begin. Most men will say death is a thing to be feared. None of those men will be Olaf, the berserker who lives only for the roar of battle cry and the clash of steel. Spurred on by his hunger for glory and the loom curse of a forgettable death, Olaf throws himself into every fight with reckless abandon. Surrendering to the bloodlust deep within his being, Olaf is only truly alive when grappling with the jaws of death. The coastal peninsula of Lore is among the most brutal places in the Freljord. There, rage is the only fire to warm frozen bones. Blood is the only liquid that flows freely, and there is no worse fate than grow old, frail, and forgotten. Olaf was a warrior of Lore, with no shortage of glories and no hesitation to share them. While boasting, one evening, with a clansman over the burning embers of Wraith's village, one of the elder warriors grew tired of Olaf's blusters. The old fighter goaded Olaf to read the omen and see if Olaf's fortunes matched his scouting. Emboldened by the challenge, Olaf mocked the aged raider's enemy and tossed the knuckle bones of a long dead beast to predict the height of glory he achieved in death. All mirth left the gathering as the clansman read the potence. The bones spoke of a long life and a quiet passing. Infuriated, Olaf stormed into the night, determined to prove the predictions false by finding and slaughtering Lore's feared frost serpent. The monster has consumed thousands, man and ship alike, in its long lifetime, and to die in battle with it will be a fitting end for any warriors. As Olaf hurled himself into the blackness of his maw, he fell deeper into the blackness of his mind. When the shock of freezing water roused him from the dark, there was only the butchered carcass of the beast that floated beside him, thwarted but not defeated. Olaf set out to hunt down every legendary creature with claws and fangs, hoping that the next battle would be his last. Each time he charged headlong toward his coveted death, only to be spared by the frenzy that washed over him while on its brink. Olaf concluded that no mere beast could grant him a warrior's death. His solution was to take on the most fearsome tribe in the Freljord, the Winter's Claw. Shyvana appeared amused by Olaf's challenge to her warband, but this other city would earn him no mercy. She ordered the charge and sent scores of her warriors to overwhelm Olaf. One by one, she fell into her lost herself in the bloodlust once again, unfortunately cutting a path to the leader of Winter's Claw. The clash between Olaf and Shyvana rocked the glaciers with its force, and though he seemed unstoppable, Shyvana battled the berserker to a standstill. As they stood deadlocked, Shyvana glare penetrated Olaf's berserker haze in a way no weapons ever could. His frenzy adapted long enough for her to make an offering. Shyvana swore that he would find Olaf his glorious death if he would lend his axe to a champion of conquest. In that moment, Olaf vowed he would carve his legacy into a Freljord itself. Now I recommend that you go to the second link in the description actually and press the Shyvana link there, or the Shyvana lore, and so you can read along with me, of course. So I'm gonna read about her now, so let's begin. A half-bred born from the union between dragon and human, Shyvana searched all her life for belonging. Persuading forged her into a brutal warrior, and those who dare stand against Shyvana face the fierce beast lurking just beneath her skin. Dragonkind considered Shyvana's impure blood an abomination, and had spent her youth pursued relentlessly by one cruel drake. Constantly on the run, she and her father, an outcast dragon, never knew a lasting home. a brutal reflection on her countless battles, Shyvana grew hateful and savage. After years of strife, her father finally fell to the other dragon, but not before gravely wounded his foe. Furious with grief, Shyvana pursued her father's murderers as they fled north to recover. There she encountered a group of humans on the trail of the same dragon. Though the men looking up in her face, their leader approaching Shyvana peacefully, he introduced himself as Jarvan IV, the Prince of Demacia, and offering to aid Shyvana in her quest for vengeance. Together they hunted down and confronted the vicious dragon that had slain their father. Shyvana did not expect the men to survive, but in a clash of fire and steel, Jarvan and his men fought with strength she never believed humans to possess. The ironclad warriors drove their foe into submission, and Shyvana struck the final blow, tearing the beast's heart from his body. Inspired by her ferocity, Jarvan offered a place of ranks of his elite guards. Shyvana could still see the fear in the eyes of his men, but she longed for a true home. Trusting Jarvan's word, she accepted his offers and now serves as a Demacian warrior. Though her human allies admire her power, they keep their distance. Shyvana strives to repay the prince's kindness with the power of the dragon within, but she cannot help but wonder if the humans are right to fear her. Thank you everyone for watching my video. I hope you learned something and I hope you enjoyed. Before you leave, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and of course why not subscribe while you're at it. Of course, if you're gonna comment, please comment what I should do for next for champions. I will recommend that you say 2 champions we're close to lore or something, like 2 robots like I have here on the screen, which I recommend you to watch. Thank you everyone for watching. Bye.